Humans speak to humans. We Homo sapiens are now dominated by human avatars, multiple avatars using perversity to control us. We face a serious challenge for humans to take back their lives. This is a message of hope. If we use our intelligence now, we can overcome those who make us believe life will be better with them. In fact, it's simple. The schools of the future will have no cells, no phones. The exact words you will decide later. Today, we live in a world that feels like a schoolyard, a playground where the bullies are heard and the victims are silenced. Victims of harassment, victims of war, victims of violence. Like in schools, toxic channels must be blocked. Every attacked country must shut down disinformation channels and demand accountability. They cannot build a Club Med in Gaza. Elon Musk and Trump use artificial intelligence every morning to decide what nonsense they will say that day. They declare wars overnight. They want to annex lands that are not theirs, and now they went to bother Denmark. Support for the far right in Germany, in England, all of it is pure interference, taking the side of the aggressor, like Russia, like Israel. We civil associations know what's happening in the world. We are under Agenda 2030. We civil associations are everywhere. We represent all people, from babies to elders. After Cambridge Analytica, we went back to manipulation, massive manipulation, a mega manipulation. And because of violence, we couldn't have a real dialogue. A dialogue without violence. There are people who want war, and they are using a massive manipulation, a manipulation that has created global disaster. A manipulation against longtime allies. You can already see it in the markets, in the Republicans who know peace is no longer possible, like how they received the victim at the White House, or how they never have. That's how narcissists are. They have no humanity. The Soviets fell without weapons. The Berlin Wall fell without weapons. The Prague Revolution was without weapons. The Flower Revolution, also without weapons. We propose to follow the path of peace, a path of education, and to support the project of closing the documentary with Netflix. The path of peace shows how to shut down disinformation channels. It proves how manipulated we are. It shows that Mexico and Canada are humanist nations, and that we need a new kind of governance, a governance of virtuous companies against companies that only care about money and not about humanity. Narcissism and perversity have taken power. Narcissists have no humanity, and this is a pandemic that Path of Peace talks about. The World Health Organization must warn about this pandemic, and it must be treated as a pandemic. Shut down disinformation channels, check the pipelines. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. It can be done now. If we use our human intelligence, not artificial intelligence, the intelligence that tells us Netanyahu is a man of peace. No, peace is made with a man of peace, not with a man of war. Moving forward, what we will do is interview, as virtualness, Bill Gates, virtual entrepreneurs, Robert De Niro, public figures.